No, but just because I think I'd like to speak to our cat and just kind of see what are you thinking?
You know what?
What are you thinking?
That's exactly what I was thinking because our cat, Callie, doesn't stop yapping the whole day. And I've always said to her, would you learn English so we can communicate? What are you trying to tell me?
This is the 10 Minutes with Andrew podcast.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes with Andrew. I'm, of course, Andrew, and I'm again joined by Mark Jancy. Welcome back to the show and the bonus episode.
I would like to be referred to going forward as Marky Tropicana.
You will not be referred to as
that. And we
that.
will talk more about that on the weekend, but from now on, I am to be known as Marky Tropicana.
No, you will not.
Don't make me reach over that table. So, here we are. What are we doing today, my son?
Every bonus episode, same thing we do. Would you rather?
Non-sports edition. Non-sports edition.
Which is good because there's not a lot to talk about.
Like, frig, British Open. The Blue Jays suck.
No sports. No sports.
You said there's not a lot to talk about.
You know who suck.
Okay, anyway. This is the non-sports episode during the week. Would you rather? We play Would You Rather. We have 5 questions that we don't even know what they are.
We don't.
But we're playing the party category
which can be
again
risky sometimes
because we feel safe in this category so far. And again, we've got this. It's called Dilemma-ly from the iOS and the Google Play Store. You can download it for iOS or Google Android devices. Play along if you want to. You ready to get going?
I am.
So last week we had some trouble. It was me read, you read, me read, you, and then you screwed it up.
Of course.
So I'm going to read the first one.
Then it's me.
Then you're going to read the next one.
Then it's you. Then it's me. Then it's
okay,
you.
We'll see if you can remember it this time. What do you think?
Yep, I can do it.
Let me get going on the first question of Would You Rather? July 17th or 18th edition, whatever it is.
17th.
Okay, here we go. Now we got to put it out tonight. Thanks. So you ready to play?
I am
All right,
indeed.
here we go. Would you rather?
Yep.
First question. Would you rather speak to animals or know other people's thoughts?
Speak to animals.
Speak to animals?
I like knowing animals, I think.
You're pretty quick.
No, but just because I think I'd like to speak to our cat and just kind of see what are you thinking?
You know what?
What are you thinking?
That's exactly what I was thinking because our cat, Callie, doesn't stop yapping the whole day. And I've always said to her, would you learn English so we can communicate? What are you trying to tell me? So I would rather speak to animals because I don't really want to know other people's thoughts.
It's true.
I think there'd be a lot of disappointment if you knew what some people were thinking.
I agree.
I bet you more people are going to say they want to know thoughts, though.
I bet you they will.
Okay, let's see. Nope. Yep. 44% agree with us that they'd rather speak with animals.
Yep.
And 56% want to know other people's thoughts because it's a stalking kind of a world.
It is, yeah.
Right?
It's true.
All right, so I read that one.
That's me.
That means you read the next one.
It is.
Can you see it?
I can.
All right, here we go.
Would you rather be able to change colors like a chameleon or hold your breath underwater for an hour?
I think I'd rather...
My question is, what's the benefit to either one of these? Like, holding your breath underwater is not a benefit to anything.
Well, if you were, like, into scuba diving or swimming like that, you could just go under for an hour and not worry about it. I'd rather be able to do that.
Me too.
I don't see the real benefit of being able to be purple or green or...
No.
People would just think you're kind of weird,
Except
I think.
for, like, camouflaging, or if you wanted to, like, be a camouflage and hide from somebody, but...
Camouflage is not a color.
It's true.
So...
But, like, you could blend into something if you wanted to.
No, I'm going to hold my breath underwater for an hour.
Me too.
But what happens if you screw up and you lose count? You're down there for like an hour and 1 second, and then you die because you drowned.
I don't know. That's a good question.
So what do you think?
Oh, hold your breath underwater.
Yeah, I know, but what's everyone else going to think?
Same thing, I think.
Think? Oh, here we go.
I think so.
Let's see. Yes, 60%. Overwhelming majority, almost. Almost. All right, number 3. You read that one.
That's you.
So that means I read this one.
It is, yeah.
Right on. Here we go.
I know.
Would you rather be allergic to babies or allergic to elderly people? Would you rather be allergic to babies or allergic to elderly people? So I guess that would mean if you were allergic to one of them, you may start getting stuffed up, break out in hives, tongue might swell up. So I guess the question is, which one are you going to be around more often?
I'm sorry to all the seniors out there, the elderly people, but I think I'd rather be allergic to them. Because then if I had a kid,
okay, no more Gramps.
You telling me that I can't,
no more Nana.
You telling me that I can't be? I'm sorry to those people, but
what's elderly?
I don't know.
75 plus?
I don't know what it would be.
80? Well, no Gramps. You can still hang around with Nana for a few months, a couple months, not even.
But like, then think about it. Like, if I have a kid,
what I was going to say,
I'm allergic to my own baby. Like,
it totally depends on your stage in life.
It's true,
right?
Yeah.
Well, not really though, because you're thinking about you having a kid. If I'm a grandfather of your child, now I can't be around a baby.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, Gramps. We're going with you. We'd rather be allergic to elderly people than babies because apparently Andrew's going to be having a baby soon. Are you?
Not soon, but eventually.
Thank the Lord for that.
I'm 15.
We haven't even had the birds and the bees talk yet. We're going to have that later.
We were close when we were playing this game.
All right, yeah, we hit some things that were a little uncomfortable. So we're both saying we'd rather be allergic to elderly people. It's a really strange question.
Yeah.
And I bet you more people are going to say elderly people.
I don't know. I think it'll be pretty even.
Let's see. 65%, two-thirds would rather be allergic to elderly people. That doesn't say much about our society.
No, it's true.
But again, depends on your stage in life. If you haven't had a child or a grandchild, you certainly don't want to be allergic to those babies that are coming along.
It's true.
Oh, well. Guess that'll get you out of your family dinners if you're allergic to the older people. Christmas times and all that stuff. All right. I read that one, so that means...
Me.
You read this one. We're doing great today, bud.
I know how this works.
Here you go.
Would you rather be able to play all instruments properly or a virtuoso in one instrument?
I would love to be able to play all instruments properly.
I agree.
I would love to be able to play the piano, guitar, the drums. That's all there is, isn't it? No more. There's only 3 instruments in the world.
About 4,000.
Saxophone. Not really into the flute.
Trombone.
Or the harp.
Tuba.
Trumpet. I'd like to be able to play all of them to some level.
The harp is a weird instrument.
Instead of being, sure, we have an uncle, Uncle Dan. You have an uncle. He's not my uncle.
He's my
brother-in-law. He can pretty much play every instrument, I think.
I think so, too. I agree.
So I'd like to be able to do that instead of being a virtuoso in one instrument.
Yeah.
So we're both going with the same one again. I bet you more people agree with us.
I think so, too.
Just 51% agree. So 49% want to be an expert with one instrument.
It's almost dead even.
Yeah, so that was number 5.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it couldn't have been. You read it.
I read it.
That was number 4. Right? Because I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Here it is. Would you rather be feared by all or loved by all?
Loved by all. Why do I want to be feared by all? Then there's more chance people to try and kill me.
See, I think if you're loved by all, you'll never have a moment's peace.
It's true.
Yeah, so I'd rather be feared by all.
It says a lot about you.
Pretty much does. And anyone that knows me would totally expect me to pick this answer.
I think the same thing.
They would totally expect me to pick this answer. But if you're loved by all, you can't even go to the grocery store. Oh, there's Andrew. Oh, I love Andrew. But if I went to the grocery store, they'd say, well, there's that little son of a gun. I'm not even going to talk to him. And I could be left alone.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know.
Does the logical side of me just totally blow your mind?
I don't know.
That's the new Marquis Tropicana, by the way.
Oh, my God.
More to come on Sunday.
Yeah, don't look forward to it, folks.
So I'm going to go with feared by all, and I'm going to see if anyone agree with me, and you're going with loved by all.
I am.
I bet you most said loved.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say like 80% said loved.
I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be closer to even.
Let's have a look. Yeah, 83% want to be loved by all. Only 17% of us want to be feared by all. Only 17%. Anyway, let's go on to our bonus question. No politics here. No, nothing. We're just going to go jump right to it once I bring the cursor back. Okay. Bonus question. I read the last one, so that means that...
It's me.
Right, here it is.
I know how this works. Would you rather live 200 years as you are or live 100 years as strong as Superman?
As you are. So
it's like just the same.
I'm assuming that means in my current state of health and physical well-being,
the strongest.
I'm going for 200. Why? I can get an extra 100 years out of it like this.
Yeah,
why wouldn't you?
200. We'll go 200.
I don't want to. I'm just giving up 100 years of life. That's 100 years of golfing.
When you think about it,
100 more years for the Leafs to try to win the cup.
I'll be 115. So rather than 215.
Yeah, it's 100 years.
Either way, you're not going to be alive anyway.
Good math. It's 100 years. So they're saying you can live to be 200 the way you are now. You'd be 15. And I can live to be 200 the way I am. I want to live to be 200.
Yeah.
It's 100 years, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, if it says you can live to be 200, but you're going to be unable to move or in pain, I don't want that. But they're saying as you are, so I'm going with 200 years. Now we'll see who the egomaniacs are, because if people would rather live 100 years less but be super strong,
that's big ego.
Egomaniacs, yeah. So I'm going to go with ours, live 200 years. Wow. 56% would give up 100 years of living. How bad is life for them?
That's true.
They're going to give up 100 years of living. The average human being doesn't get to live 100 years.
That's...
Now you're given the opportunity to live 200 years in relatively good health, depending on how you are right now, because it says as you are.
Yeah.
And they're just going to say, forget it. I'm going to give up. That doesn't make sense to me. But, as always, this game totally blows my mind.
Yeah, me too.
So, that's it. We had our 5 questions plus our bonus question.
Yep.
So, I guess it's time for you to shut us down.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So, thank you for listening and watching this episode of 10 Minutes with Andrew. If you found us on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and comment. We'll be back on Sunday with the next episode where we will talk sports.
All right. And goodbye from Marky Tropicana.
Don't look forward to it, folks.
Bye.
Really don't. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications to be notified when we upload new content. You can also connect with us at andrewchansey.com.